Hey, everybody, and welcome back to my channel, Chat South Africa with Pammy T. Now, if you remember a few days ago, South Africa was hosting the Nigerian delegates. So, this commission was mostly to discuss trade and the economy. You know how the two countries can assist each other when it comes to building their economies. Let's take a quick look at what Ramaphosa had to say at that particular commission.
With these efforts to improve the ease of doing business in South Africa, we want to enable investors to promote and operate their businesses in a manner that will enable them to pursue various opportunities in various sectors of the economy. We look forward to seeing more Nigerian companies investing in South Africa. In fact, we want to see Nigerian products on the shelves of South African shops. Our efforts to create a favorable environment include our simplified visa process for Nigerian business people to travel to South Africa. Qualifying Nigerian business people can be granted a 5-year multiple entry visa. In addition, tourists from Nigeria are now able to apply for a visa without even submitting a passport. We expect that this 11th session of our Binational Commission will enable us to consolidate cooperation in a number of other areas.
Now, the statements made by President Cyril Ramaphosa left many South Africans very annoyed, very angry. Funny enough, it left many Nigerians rejoicing. So in this regard, let's get some clarity from Mr. Lamola as to what exactly did the president mean?
With regards to tourism is just an issue of practicality in terms of applying for visas to come to South Africa. But it does not mean that at all the visa won't be required, the passport. Once the processes has been done, as you know, through some of the system, it can now be done online and so forth, which makes it difficult sometimes to submit the passport. But once the visa has been approved, the person will still have to submit the passport, which will then enable it to be stamped in that passport. And so forth. So it is still something that has to be done at a particular stage. But to ease the process of practicality, that is what the Technical Committee on Home Affairs and the Minister of Interior in Nigeria are working on and have worked on to enable this facilitation.
Okay, Minister, I think that's fair and that's understandable. But let's take a minute just to hear exactly how does Fikile Mbalula clarify this? How does he explain this?
One of the countries with whom we share mutual interests and reciprocal growth. The relationship with Nigeria has strengthened trade, cultural exchange, and economic cooperation between the two countries. However, to all immigrants residing in South Africa, whether from Africa or elsewhere in the world, we are clear. You are welcome here only if you respect the laws of our country and contribute positively to our society. There are those who exploit South Africa's generosity and believe they can operate outside the law without consequences. We make it abundantly clear, South Africa is not a playground for lawlessness. As the President said, the relation of visa laws as they relate to Nigerians does not equal entry into the country without passport. And we are aware that there's been a distortion of what the President said. And it was said that President has said Nigerians can come to South Africa without passport or visa. That is a total distortion. It's a total distortion. It's not even a distortion, it's a lie that has been deliberately peddled to project this government as being not just insensitive, but lacking direction in relation to strengthening of the immigration policy for the country. Entry into the country without a passport, including necessary administration requirements. Anyone who undermines our legal system or compromises the safety and economic opportunities of South Africans will face the full might of the law. This includes immigrants who engage in criminal activities and South Africans who enable this criminality by illegally registering businesses or aiding criminal behavior, zamazamas, drug peddlers and drug laboratories, and illegal immigrants. Our patience has been overstretched. South Africa's hospitality must never be mistaken for weakness. Our communities cannot live in fear. The law must be enforced. The time is now. As an